Being an ethical capitalist is unbelievably hard nowadays. It's so easy to be giving your money to products that, while function terrifically, is abusing someone on the other end, whether it be some middleman down the line or the main producer being abused by some bean counter up the top. So it really does suck to be a leftist who's into film because there's so many levels of production on these films and it's hard to keep track of who's accountable and whether we can have any power to boycott. But we'll try our best to affect change within film. So it sucks to report that another one of Scientology's main backers has made possibly the best blockbuster this year that is serving up lumpings of tension. A lot of the reactions are talking about how underrated Tom Cruise is, and he is reliable at playing a human crash test dummy who looks bewildered and can deliver lines about how much weight he carries on his shoulders, but that's it. He's just serviceable. It's Christopher McQuarrie's fantastic direction and writing that makes this film and Tom excel. From every report, Cruise is a dependable actor who can work within tight, insane schedules. But from all the excellent in-depth behind-the-scenes reports that McQuarrie has delivered to the world post Mission Impossible 6, we've found out that this film, which has some of the most tightly plotted action and well-established stakes, was largely made up on the spot, with a lot of factors being up in the air to basically every problem these large-scale films rack up. McQuarrie has proven he's a terrific scriptwriter and has directed films before, including the last Mission Impossible, but it isn't until this film that he shows off what he can truly do. And to think this is what he can do under pressure, imagine a fully imagined and refined version of this. Anyway, the film sets up the plot immediately with an exposition dump that explains there is an atheist terrorist group that wants to bomb the three religious capitals of the world, the Vatican, Mecca, and Jerusalem. This attempt to focus on extremism without blaming any religion in particular is frankly a weak political position with no basis in reality. If our villains are white American extremists, maybe use the most toxic ideology guiding white terrorists today. But I understand why they did it. This is blockbuster entertainment with a capital B. This movie doesn't intend to provoke religious or political debates. Its goal is to consistently set up stakes and continue heightening them until the film's over. One particular scene in the middle of the film is almost comedic in how many plot developments stack up on one another, with the IMF trying to navigate them one by one. Alec Baldwin being integral to the scene doesn't help its ludicrousness. Jack Donaghy is here helping defeat international terrorism by pulling off one of the most insane plot twists, bombarding you with stakes that immediately get torn down one after the other. The tension release schedule is almost timed to the beat, with action perfectly choreographed with the story. All lines are set up for the next set of stakes that will inevitably be ripped up in the most unexpected fashion. It just sucks that this piece of perfectly set up entertainment will be funding Scientology fight clubs, institutional persecution, and pyramid schemes designed to bankrupt participants. But when that Mission Impossible music kicks in, you know it's almost worth it. 8 out of 10. I also have a podcast in which I have discussed the political news stories of today. Thank you for hopefully watching.